Hello Clippers fans, and here we are for the post-season game, the MIAA Division 3 State Championship round of 32 game between the Newburyport Clippers, ranked number 6 in the state, and the XL Academy, ranked number 38. XL is from East Boston, made up of 4 schools, and had a really impressive win against Dedham in the previous round. As you know, Newburyport have played 18 games and lost just 1 in this season, and are ranked 6 in the state, having won the Cape Ann League. The Clippers lined up with Tank in goal, 4 at the back, with Brown replacing McDermott, who is still injured, and Bovey coming into the midfield in place of Twitchell, playing just behind O'Donnell, with Aquaviva and Rosa providing the pace down the flanks. So here we go then, Newburyport in their white strip and going from left to right, XL Academy in the dark blue strip going from right to left, and they get us underway and showed immediately that they are going to be a possession team passing the ball around, and Newburyport are going to have to work really hard to close them down to stop them from playing. But here's the first few exchanges, and Newburyport get on the ball, and Aquaviva decides he's going to show him how quick he is down the left, but he overruns the ball and goes out for a throw-in. Newburyport were closing down the XL Academy, but finding it hard to get a grip in the game, and XL were just keeping the ball very well early on, with Newburyport doing a lot of chasing. And this could be one of those games where having a deep squad is really going to help Newburyport. But having said that, the high press seemed to work as well, as they managed to win the ball often in the opponent's half and break on them. And that's really got to be the game plan, because they're not going to get a lot of possession in the game. But if they can win the ball high up the field and then use their speed down the wings like Rosa does here to create opportunities from throw-ins and corners. And here's the first opportunity of a throw-in. Brown down the line, Bovey takes it down the right, puts in a cross into the box. The goalkeeper comes out and makes a comfortable gather. XL certainly providing a test for Newburyport that they've never had before, just having to keep their discipline, keep their shape as they move the ball around. But Rosa shows the path forward by pressing high up the field. The referee doesn't give a free kick, and the defender dives in a bit on Rosa. Could have easily have given away a penalty there had Rosa gone down. But anyway, the referee waves play on. But good play there from Rosa, showing how we can really press the XL team high up the field. Here's a good run by Aquaviva down the left. He pulls the ball back to Acton, who has a good chance of a shot, but doesn't get hold of it, and it goes out for a throw-in. XL was starting to get into their stride and moving the ball around really well. Number 8 in particularly impressive on the left-hand side. Played it inside here to their central midfielder, who tried to play the ball over the top, but he overhit the pass. There's no doubt that Smith's pace is going to be an asset in the defence for Newburyport in this game. Newburyport created half a chance about 7 minutes into the game. Aquaviva again on the left this time, very dangerous, cuts inside, beats a couple of men, and then finds himself in a position where he can cut inside and have a shot, but he pulls it just wide. But again, Aquaviva's direct running, always difficult to handle for the opposition defence. Good ball here from Acton, down to the right, creates an opportunity from the throw-in. And given the size advantage that Newburyport had, throw-ins were going to be a big opportunity. And in it comes from Fellner, but on this occasion the header, I think from Twitchell, who just come off the bench, went wide. The first real chance of the game, though, fell to XL Academy. Great ball over the top, stretching the Newburyport defence. Fellner gets caught on the ball in the box, and number 17 turns and shoots, and the crowd think it's in. We didn't really catch it on the camera, but it actually went just wide. The crowd was celebrating, and it looked like it had gone in, but the shot went just wide. Forrest Hay came on to act as more of a target man up front, and actually made an immediate impact with some really nice passing, and brought down here for a free kick, which didn't come to anything. But they were having trouble dealing with the tall front man. And a few minutes later, a long ball found Forrest Hay on the left-hand side, and his pace took him past the defender, and he played it inside to Twitchell, who's one-on-one with the keeper. He goes round the keeper and just about to score, and the defender comes in and it makes an amazing last-ditch tackle. So 19 minutes in, Newburyport create a really clear opening here. Good play from Forrest Hay, plays it inside. Twitchell steps past the keeper, looks like he's going to score, but the defender does an amazing job covering back to clear the danger. A couple of minutes later though, and Newburyport get a throw on the right-hand side, and one of Fellner's classic throws into the box. The keeper comes out and flaps at it, and Twitchell's there at the back post to give Newburyport the lead. So not a classic, but a classic Newburyport goal, and Twitchell's there in the right place at the right time again to apply the finish. And that will settle the nerves for Newburyport. Great throw in there. Acton challenges the keeper. He doesn't do a great job. Flaps at the ball. And there's Twitchell. And he just tucks it home. 1-0 to Newburyport. Caelan Twitchell's 11th goal of the season. Makes him the top scorer for the team for this season. And really important for Newburyport to get that goal halfway through the first half to settle them down and give them advantage in the game. Excel had already shown that they're more than capable of threatening the Newburyport goal in the first 20 minutes. And straight from the kickoff, they set about trying to get the equaliser. Number 17 was really causing us problems down the left, and Newburyport were trying numerous ways to try and stop him from being a threat. But again, here, just straight from the kickoff, they managed to steal the ball, take it into the Newburyport half, and number 17 takes on Luke O'Brien, cuts inside, and gets himself into a chance to have a shot and strikes it really well, but Tank gets behind it and makes a good save. But this left-hand side is really causing a problem for Newburyport, and Excel are constantly causing them problems. But from the long ball, Forrest Hay puts Twitchell through, and he probably could have done a little bit better there as he's through on goal. And they're not dealing well with the direct threat of Forrest Hay and Twitchell up front, and every long ball seems to be a problem. But here again, number 17 gets past O'Brien and then takes on Smith. And although the camera work loses the ball there, I can assure you he got past Smith and put in a great shot, which Tank got down to really well to save. So in the space of 5 minutes, there's been a number of chances, and number 17 is really causing a lot of problems. And here's another chance from a long ball for Newburyport. Forrest Hayes through on goal, and that is a blatant professional foul. And the referee gets a yellow card out there, really. I'm wondering whether that should have been a red card. Forrest Hay was clearly through on goal. He dusted himself off and took the free kick, and it was charged down by the goalkeeper in a crowded penalty area, and then Brooks was penalised for a foul. But questionable refereeing decision there, could easily have been a red card. Number 8 and number 17 down the left-hand side were really causing problems. Now they put Spencer Colwell out there to try and quell the danger. And here Twitchell trying to put Forrest Hay through. Sometimes those two up front almost have a telepathic understanding. Here goes 17 again, inside of Colwell, but Smith this time makes a fantastic tackle. And he was everywhere at the back, making so many good tackles and interceptions when the team needed them. Here we go again on the left-hand side. Good ball forward, laid off to number 8. Great ball over the top, and good clearance there from O'Brien. But there's a lot of threat now from Excel Academy. Newburyport having to defend really strongly. And here's a really good opportunity of a throw-in for Excel. Number 8 again puts in a good ball to the back post and a header just wide of the post. I think the referee had actually given an offside there. But again, some really good play, keeping the ball, making Newburyport chase it, and Newburyport struggling to deal with the fluid passing of the Excel team at this point in the game. Number 8 there having another shot over the bar. And here again down the left, causing problems. Really good skill on the ball, making some of the defenders really struggle. Colwell couldn't get across, puts the cross in, shot straight at Tank. So you can see where the threat is, and Newburyport are going to have to do something about this in the second half. But the Clippers are still posing a threat going forward, especially on the direct play. Long ball there, flicked on by Bovey, and Aquaviva's pace gets him away from the defender. He plays it into Brady, who's playing on the left-hand side, and some nice skill from O'Donnell, who gets a good cross into the back post, although it's slightly overhit for Bovey, who's in the middle. And then Rosa picks the loose ball, sets up Gagnon, but that's threatening to smash a window behind the goal, unfortunately. And here goes Gagnon again. They're trying to get to grips with that midfield, and they're getting very tight now to the danger men from the XL team. And sometimes they're getting a little too tight as they're passing the ball around. Here, Gagnon goes through the back of the player there, who thinks he should get a yellow card for that tackle. But no, the referee gives a free kick, and from the resulting free kick, it's floated to the back post. And Colwell has 2 men, but does really well to just put them off as they're coming in for the header at the back post. Good defending there from Colwell. And so that was the end of the action of the first half. It'd been a really good first half. Newburyport had a couple of excellent chances, and but Excel had really had a good spell towards the end of the half. And Newburyport won, Excel 0. But how can Newburyport stop the threat down the left-hand side? Newburyport start the second half with Forrest Hay and Twitchell leading the line, and O'Donnell out on the left. That had been a very good combination in the first half. And they start on the front foot immediately, trying to get this second goal that would really put them in a strong position. and some good play down the right hand side forces a throw in, which of course with Fellner around is like a corner. He floats it in, but this time the keeper does a good job under pressure from Acton. So here go at XL again, nice ball through the middle. I've actually moved number 8 into the middle, but now Newburyport take the ball away. O'Donnell tries to put Forrest Hay in, but just a slight hesitation there from Forrest Hay, and it was the pass was overhit, went through to the goalkeeper. But number 8 through the middle is now starting to pull the strings, and 17 was still a real danger, and XL were making Newburyport work really hard when they hadn't got the ball. And here's a really good ball inside, chance on the turn, but he doesn't really get hold of it, and that's an easy save into the 56th minute here. Newburyport with a corner here. O'Donnell always good on these left-footed corners, and the keeper makes a bit of a mess of that, but they managed to get the ball away for a throw-in. And a few minutes later, a throw-in from Fellner launched the ball into the box. Forrest Day looked like he was getting shoved there, and Aquaviva almost stole in, but the goalkeeper made the save and put it round the post. But Newburyport really causing threats from these set pieces. Here's another one headed by Fellner from an O'Donnell corner just wide. And here's a really good break from Newburyport. Nice pass back from, I think it's Rosa on the right-hand side. And here we go, it's Aquaviva, and here he goes again, but he just overhits it with Forrest Hay and O'Donnell in the middle. If he'd just taken a slightly lighter touch and squared the ball there, that would have been a goal. But from the resulting throw-in, Fellner throws it in, Forrest Hay makes a nuisance of himself, and there's Aquaviva to get the second goal that Newburyport really needed. So a 5-minute spell of real pressure from Newburyport results in Aquaviva's 10th goal of the season. Yet another assist from Fellner. Forrest Hay's 6'4" frame here causing problems. Ball ends up falling for Aquaviva, and he doesn't miss from 6 yards out. Great finish. And Newburyport now 2-0 up in the game, and hopefully now they can relax and start to see this game out. But there's still 25 minutes to go, and the way that XL have been playing, there could still be some twists and turns ahead. And sure enough, a minute later, after the Newburyport goal, XL started pressing down the right-hand side, and we're putting Newburyport under pressure with some good foot skills and passing the ball around about 30 yards from goal. In the end, it ends up at the feet of number 8, who puts in a crushing shot, which Tank does really well to save, but no one from Newburyport was tracking back, and the striker followed up and tucked it into the corner. And so XL Academy back in the game with 25 minutes still remaining on the clock. And here's the shot. Great strike with his left foot, real power, and Tank does really well with his right hand to palm that away, but great finish on the rebound, left-footed into the corner. So Newburyport now 2-1 up, but know that they've got 25 minutes where they're going to have to defend manfully and try and hold out for this victory that will get them into the last 16. XL have really got their tails up now, and they're playing with some real speed and aggression, and Newburyport really defending to try and keep them out. And here's again number 17, turns away from a couple of defenders, has a shot, but it goes wide of goal. And Newburyport defending in numbers. Every time XL get into their half, there's 1 or 2 Newburyport players defending hard. And here Aquaviva goes a little bit too much, although he's a bit unlucky there to give away that free kick. And here comes the long ball into the box from the free kick, and a free header at the back post for number 17. And he really should have scored there. Here we go, look, 6 yards out, no one marking him, and he gets it all wrong and heads it wide. And so real let-off there for Newburyport, and number 17 knows that that was a great chance. But here go XL trying to play out of the back, and Gagnon does well and then forces a foul about 25 yards from goal. He crosses it into the box, and the keeper comes and gathers. But Newburyport still, best form of defence is attack, and they're still pushing forward to try and get that third goal. And some really great defending. Smith and Fellner both making really vital interceptions as XL come forward. And actually Colwell having a really good second half and shutting down number 17 really well. And every time they got into the box, Newburyport had numbers back to help them. And here goes Acton going forward, plays it into Brooks. Newburyport can play a bit too. Brooks inside to Bovey. He plays the ball to Gagnon, and Gagnon strikes it from 25 yards, but it goes wide. But Newburyport starting to go forward again, and here's a free kick where they could actually have had a penalty. It's headed away, and Bovey nips in ahead of the defender, and he gets taken down. But the referee doesn't see anything wrong with that. Colwell's been given the job of marking 17, and he does a really, really good job. Here he takes the ball off him inside their own half, and then shows some neat footwork himself to force a throw-in. And from the resulting throw, Fellner launches it into the box. Forest Hay flicks it on, and Twitchell was there, but he couldn't quite get on the end of it. But Newburyport certainly not sitting back here. And this game was being played in a really nice sporting way. And Gagnon goes down here with cramp, and the XL players come over to help him out. And certainly a very good spirit to the game. And both teams playing really hard and playing a good game. And here's a chance for Twitchell to put Forest Hay in. He doesn't quite get the pass right, and then tries the rebound, but curls it just wide of the post. But again, those two combining really well up front. Forest Hay here putting Bovey away down the right. Newburyport really doing well to keep the ball in the XL half. And there's a good ball over to Rosa, who gets fouled on the right-hand side to waste a few more seconds as this game goes into the final quarter. Then a good ball into the box, and Forest Hay couldn't quite control it from inside the area. Here's a good ball down the left, and XL trying to get this equaliser, put the ball into the box just too high. And again, Colwell up against number 17 doesn't give him a sniff and puts it out for a throw-in. From the resulting throw, the ball comes back, he hooks the ball back in, but Tank gathers, and not too much danger there. And great play there from Bovey, and Aquaviva's away. We're into the last 10 minutes here. Aquaviva's in on goal. That touch took him away, and he tried to pull it back, but just didn't quite have the power to find O'Donnell in the middle. The game was really open now. XL now pumping the ball forward to try and get themselves back into the game. And that really plays into Newburyport's strength. But a great ball there to the back post. For the first time it actually got past Smith. But the miscontrol from the striker, and the fact that he collapsed in the box afterwards, he knows that might be the last chance. And he just miscontrolled it and couldn't quite take it past the Newburyport goalkeeper. So here we go, Tank with a goal kick, waste a few more seconds. Newburyport 2-1 up with a couple of minutes left on the clock. And here's the last couple of seconds in the game. Acton playing the ball forward, battling away with Bovey in the midfield. Goes out for a throw-in, and the referee checks his watch. Last few seconds here, XL throw the ball up, referee blows the whistle, and that's it. Newburyport 2, XL 1 is the final score, and the XL players collapse to the floor. This has been an absolutely fantastic game of football. Two differing styles, with XL controlling possession for long periods of the game, but Newburyport playing really well with direct attacking threat and really fantastic defensive work by the whole team, right from the front to the back. And it was played in a really great spirit. Here you see the Newburyport players going to pick up the XL Academy players, making sure that they're okay. Certainly an incredible game, and Newburyport now advance to the last 16 game. Colwell there, speaking with number 17. And Paul Aquaviva caught up with Colwell and a few of the other guys after the game to get their views.
All right, I am here with Spencer Colwell after a big playoff game. Spencer, you played an amazing defense today. Tell us what you saw out there.
Number 17 was really good, and he kept pinching up, so he was always on the defensive line, and he was faster than me, so I had to just get in front of him and contain him. And Jack and Graham were just constant non-stop talk between the two of them on the striker, which just made it kind of flawless.
Yeah, fantastic. Now I noticed you were playing the left and the right. Were you kind of teaming up on 17?
Yeah, so Vernon was on 17 and he got fused 3 times, and then when Luke subbed on, he got in through the first play that Luke was on, which is unlucky. And coach wanted me to stay on him because I'm a bit faster than Luke, and just try and just stay in front of him and don't let him get through.
Fantastic. And one other thing, I saw that you outmaneuvered 17. You out 17. Tell us about that.
Yeah, I was kind of all the way up, and I knew somebody was covering for me, so I just went for it, and it worked perfectly.
Fancy footwork. That was great. All right, Spencer, great game. Thank you. All right, I am here with superstar attacker Will Aquaviva. Will, tell us about the game today. What'd you see out there?
The team played super skillful. I think it's the best team we've seen at feet for sure. They had a lot of heart, went the entire time, and so did we. We just came out, had one good goal early from Kalen, redeemed himself after the first attempt, and then the second half we were able to pick it up and keep going.
Yeah, you guys are buzzing around the net a lot, and tell us about the goal you got there.
So pretty much, it was either a throw or corner. I don't remember. It's the same thing on this team. Bounced over the defender. I just got a touch on it and hit it in.
Well, that was the game. That ended up being the game winner. So great job, Will. Congratulations. All right, I am here at Kalen Twitchell, currently the goal leader for the Newburyport Clippers. Tell us what you saw out there today.
Well, we played a fantastic team. They moved the ball incredibly well, as well as being super respectful. Just nice group of guys, but we played a good game and we were able to pull it out anyway.
Now, as soon as you got out there, you immediately had some chances. Tell us about that first one there.
Oh gosh, the goalie was like 6'6", and I didn't think I could get by him, so I tried to beat him, but that he was a little unlucky. Lucky enough, I got another one pretty soon after that I was able to put away.
Yeah, you sure did. That was really unlucky there, but the second one came through for you. What happened there?
Well, the defender was kind of on me, so are you talking about the goal?
The actual goal.
Well, Fellner threw it over, and the goalie wasn't able to get a full hand on it, and he tipped it. It just fell right to my feet, and was able to knock it in.
Well, you have a knack of always being in the right place at the right time. Well, great job, Caleb.
Miss Glenn.
Miss Glenn.
Well done.
All right, I'm here with two of the senior captains here, Graham and Jack. So. Great game today. Tell us about the other team. What'd you see today?
They were really, really good. Possessed the ball really well. Played with a lot of passion. It was a good game. They're definitely going to be one of the tougher teams we play.
Yeah, I mean, from someone in the stands, it's a 6 against a 38 seed. They did not play like a 38 seed at all. Definitely one of the best teams we played all year so far.
Yeah, and so a lot of talk on defense. Tell us what you were trying to do back there.
A lot of the time we were trying to get kids to check the ball, get in front of the players. We were winning the 50-50 balls. We just weren't placed well, so I was trying to get kids to move around, see players on the field, check their shoulders, all the fundamentals.
Well, defense has been strong all year, and no doubt they were strong again tonight. Congratulations, great game.
Thank you.
So there you have it, perfectly summarised, and I'll leave you with the winning goal here, which puts Newburyport Clippers into the last 16 of the MIAA State Championship against arch rivals North Reading. It's sure to be a Cape-Ann League classic between the two strongest Division 3 teams in the Cape-Ann League, and Newburyport will be wanting to make revenge for their 1-0 defeat, their only defeat so far this season, when they travelled to North Reading a few weeks ago. So thanks for watching. Newburyport Clippers next game on Wednesday the 10th of November at home at the James Stehlin Stadium. We'll see you there and see if the Newburyport Clippers can advance to the quarterfinals of the state championships. Go Clippers!